Hello everybody, I'm Agent Supernova, back playing Doki Doki Literary Club. We left it off, just decided to go with you to help Yui do the banners, I believe. Banners and stuff. Oh well, we're still going for Yui. So let's continue. I turn around. Sorry. I didn't realise that I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. She's asking for my number. Ooh. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. We got her number. Didn't take hard. Just had to force feed you chocolate. Yes, yeah, okay. Then I'll stop by. I'll be stopping by your house. Oh, sorry. Sorry again. On Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all, Yui. I thought that I'd be the one going to your house since I'm helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Ah, you're embarrassed by your house, don't worry, Yui. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yui for a reason. She's embarrassed by her house. Or it's a scary house. I'm not sure, it's not like it should be much either way. So I just need to make sure my room is clean. Make sure your parents are out too, or else it's going to be embarrassing. I hope I managed to make myself useful. I hope I'm useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are, Yui. You're amazing, Yui. You're the best. Don't underestimate yourself, Nova. I think that we should make a productive team. Even if you choose me because you feel bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? You ate my chocolate. And you think that? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you have to choose me. Because I enjoy spending time with you, Yui. Feeding your chocolate and reading together. Don't you get that by now? It's not like any other reasons. It's not like it's because of the cause of your back pain. We know that's just sitting up straight and nothing else. That's not the reason, no. You're forgetting the other reason. You're forgetting the one reason. The common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yui thinks to herself with extreme tense expression. Yui, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out what you're overthinking, right? Yeah, I didn't realise, sorry. I'm telling you I want to help you, Yui. That's all there is to it. Don't you believe me? Do you believe me? Yui thinks really hard again. She looks straight at me in the eye for a long while. I believe you. I believe it too. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yui finally says that and she realises this is her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Oh, but it's a full weekend with you? Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and follow Yui. And Yui follows. Are we going to walk home together? I can't believe it. Yui is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. It's shooting through the roof. I'm angsty. I'm self-conscious. I've got to clean my room. It's a tip. Even though I'm pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening with us out of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Ooh, you know what this means. good artwork. What did you think it means, filthy man git? Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Okay, now he's thinking it too. Or is it too early for that? You don't want to stick in the friend zone, though, do you? You don't want to get a good friend to stay there. You want to do it while it's hot and fresh. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Yep. Neither can I. It's already Sunday. Say your parents are out. I've got a feeling really anxious about Yumi upcoming visit. How does she know where I live? I didn't tell her where I live. That is... I might have phoned her. But still. She knows where I live. That's a bit stalky. I only gave her my phone number. Oh well. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person. So, oh, sorry. Scheiße, man. Hope I edit that out. It's genuine. There's no doubt that she opens up a little bit when if it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. Ooh. She was pretty apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was really learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't really heard anything from Say since I left the club early the other day. She's jealous. She wants you, and she's gonna do something to get revenge on Yuri for taking you away from her. I'm just thinking too much into it. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I'm worried about us in the back of my mind. Between what Saya said and what Moki said, it's really okay for me to put Saya's feelings aside when she might not need me. I decide to be Saya's before Yuri comes over. Okay. Or then I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Say's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. That's a bit intrusive. Not like someone opening the door, oh god. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like this when we're our family. Still, she could be doing anything, and I mean anything right now. The house is quiet. Say isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's upstairs in her room. It already feels strange of her not running down and greeting me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Say, hello, Dora. Oh, that's what your voice. Hi, Nova. I sit down in her room. Say forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. She could have been with a different boy, you don't know. She could be hiding him in that cupboard there. He could be in there. There's a bit of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Say's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and more decorations that she's had for years now. Oh god, wrong button. Look, where's resume? Return, there. Eehee! If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I'm the one cleaning up for you, you bitch. You should clean it yourself. Heh. Read you. I'm not your maid. No. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be helping seeing Yui today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Saya had already left, but Saya has already left the time since we last meted. Mookie told me. It's only natural to keep her informed about this festive preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? How you been doing? Aren't you supposed to be helping Mookie today. Of course! But I was just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. Oh. So it's just me and Yui then? Yep. There's more science between us. Say stares in a random corner. Everything about her behaviour seemed uncharacteristic. She's sad, she's depressed, she's jealous. I finally get to her point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. Was something wrong? You don't have to hide it from me. You can't hide it from me. I can read it in that little face of yours. The way you're just blank but worried. I know you too well. Wait, you're in your pyjamas but you still got a ribbon in your hair. That's why. No. Why would you have a ribbon in your hair in your pyjamas? No. So, no. Saya smiles and shaking her head. That's no good, Nova. Why can't it just be the way it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get weak and express my feelings, if I didn't make this stupid mistake, then you wouldn't be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't be the one thinking about me right now. But then, it is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish, forcing you in the club, making you meet new people. I think that's why the world decides to have you come over today. It's just to torture, wants to torture me. Hehe. Say. I grab Sayers by the shoulders. What on earth are you talking about? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be acting like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. If I found out, you won't be able to stop thinking about it either. That she likes you. That'll always be in your head. Gives me an empty smile. You're really putting me in a trap, Nova. Why are you doing this to me? You're wrong. Nothing's happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Sorry, what? You've been faking your way. What are you talking about, you faker? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Nova? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Oh no. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. Oh, you, say. Well, please talk to me. I'll help you through it. I'll try to help you through it anyway. What reason is there to do anything when I know fully that I am worthless? I am. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put energy about caring to waste by having to spend it with me? Well, you say if they care about you, they're not wasting their time, and if they're your friends, it's not a waste either. That makes you not worth it, that you're important. I know it's hard to accept that what I just said if you're in depression, but it's hard. Get help. People care about you. That's why it feels like, and that's when I just want to make everyone happy. Well, anyone worried about me? I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sawyer keeps this from me the entire time? I know her. Did she really want so bad for me not just to think of her? Not to think about her? Well, I say. Why is it that you never told me about this? I always feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Don't make it about you. She suffered depression and you're making it about the betrayal. Because if I knew, I would have done something. I could have supported you. But don't make her guilty for taking so long to tell you. If you're going through depression, it's hard to tell people. It's the point of depression. Comfort her, don't make her feel bad for waiting so long. Even if there's only so much that I can do, I will try to a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. And you'll have to do, well, all you have to do is tell me. That's the hardest thing though, telling. It's not what comes after. It's not what comes before the depression. It's the working up to tell people that you're sad, you're depressed, you've got all these problems. You don't understand at all, Nova. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing more important things. What's more important than caring for other people? I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet. Damn it, Panic at the Disco again. Yeah, get back to this. When people try to care about me, it feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being strung against my head. That's why I wanted so bad for you to make friends without everyone else. So I'd spend less time with you. So I'd stop caring about you. Everyone's happy. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. Because then I discover something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting close to everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So you want me to go make new friends, but because you don't want me to care about you, but because I'm not caring about you less, it hurts you because I'm caring about you less. Awkward circle that. I have no clue how to help that. So that's why I decided the world just wanted to torture me. Every path leads to me nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, say. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could help me is if everyone could be like in everyone was, like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you the horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Saya's face. I made you join the literary club because I was selfish. Sorry again. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And you now come here and I make you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. You know, I ain't hurting, I just want to help a friend. That ain't making me hurt. That's all I am. That's all I am. And that's all why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Saya's shoulders. This time I pull her tight in an embrace. Nova? Say? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. That's nice. I wouldn't have it any other way. Nova? Saya is hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Saya's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Nova? Saya barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it... Sorry again, God. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it into you to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And And if there's anything that you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently Saya puts her arms around me. I don't know anything. It's all scary. I don't know how any of this makes me feel, Nova. This time, the only times I feel nothing is when I feel pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Saya lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? Uh-huh. Is that what I want? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. She wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, I would. Oh. Yeah, this is a... We're in the moment. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for me to meet Yui at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Shaya shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I will be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. God, I did not realise this was going that deep into depression and stuff. God. All I'll say is, if anyone is actually watching this and you do suffer from depression or anything, there are people who will help you out there. It's not a weakness to get help. It's nothing. I know it's hard. It's one of the hardest things most people ever have to do is to get help. But it would be also the strongest thing someone can ever do is just to ask for help. It's not weak at all. So please do. If anyone is actually watching, but okay. Let's continue. I say goodbye to Say and exit her house. On my way home I feel uneased. But it's hard for me to think about it when Yui is about to come over too. I think Say is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach the house, I see something that makes me feel a little moments of panic. Yui? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for long? No, I just got here. You don't want to tell the truth, you've been here for ages, haven't you? I get it, I'd say the same thing as that if I was waiting for ages. But I just started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell. You could always have texted me. If I knew, I would have reassured you and I would have hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of it for some reason. It should come by common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And you did manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well. Yep, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take you into my room. Okay, now, doesn't take long, does it? The first thing that she does is glance around curiously which makes me feel anxious. She's judging you. It's so clean. And I cleaned it before you come over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you are here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. Not stereotyping her. I would have gladly helped you clean. No. I bet it's got magazines somewhere hidden under that bed. And yeah, no offence. I just don't think it'll be appropriate. Someone he's trying to be with to see the magazines he has under his bed. I hope he's deleted a search history. He's got a computer there. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. See? Magazines! Or DVDs. I snatched Shui's wish, which is the procedure of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh, she knows what's in there. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I just spaced out. It's fine. I let go of Yui's wrist. She puts both hands firmly in her lap as to make sure she keeps track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that will help. You can help with decorations and other atmosphere enhancements. You know, mood lighting, candles. Ooh, wow! I didn't know you were planning on taking it that far. Of course I will. I would want to help our guests to have something place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for the cupcakes, I guess. I determined to prove an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget about those pretty intense people. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy, I guess, yes. Yeah, no need to feel so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry events. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. She rumbles through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. What is it? I did some shopping on my way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in the black paper, use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be pretty neat. That's neat. Neat's a great word. What's this wooden thingy though? Oh, this? It's diffuse for essence and oil. How familiar are you with atmospheric? Not a fucking clue. Oh, aromatherapy. Still no clue. I've heard of it. Don't have a clue. Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favourite contributions to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can feel it through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Ooh, I see romance in there. It's also almost like magic. Yui takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on at the bottom. In just a moment, a ray of thin vapour begins to spurt through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This is jasmine essence oil. Oh, sorry. Really sorry for that. Good. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it proves more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them through your body. You feel warmer, your heart is pounding more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? Be perfect for sharing other things if you know what I'm saying. Pounding of your heart feel warmer. It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with everything. Yui smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Good. She again reaches in her bag and pulls out several slots and ribbons. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. Well, I'll be like to do some writing a different word or phrase for each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I was going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang them from doorways of the classroom. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It might attract some to peek inside. That's really creative, Yui. Thank you. I had no idea that you're so good at this, Yui. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yui giggles with red cheeks. Oh, she's happy. It's happy. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? A smidge, a tiny bit. Or maybe it's the excitement that she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Whew. Here's a marker, Nova. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright? Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a character on each paper, doing my best to retain my bad handwriting. Yui unravels a long strand of ribbon for design length. Yeah. Then she reaches into her bag, pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an interesting pattern on while she's carrying around a knife in a bag. I don't notice that she just pulled out a blade out of a bag. And you're noticing how beautiful the blade is. The first question is, why the hell did you bring a knife? Not a pair of scissors. This blade itself is tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife, is it, Yui? It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yui looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's a bit weird, Yui. Yui, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out, I promise. Alright, this thing is I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I really can't help it. It's a bit kinky, bringing knives into a bedroom. Fuck. My character won't prepare for this. I can't help it. I don't know why it is. A combination of craftsman and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. It's weird but kinky, bitch. Wow. I don't know if my character might enjoy it or hate it. You're really laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to get into, I guess. But I think it kinda suits you. Suits me? Yeah, You like daggers? I like swords. I like a nice katana. Nice katana. It's my favourite. Don't know. Anyway, it suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny you that. Is it? Isn't it? It is, isn't it? He relaxes. Her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Oh, sure, I'd like to check it out. This is a lot of dirty talk just for a knife. Yui carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it in my hand. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where'd you get a knife like this? Curiosity of its sharpness, I feel like pointing the knife index into my finger. Ow! Nova? Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my phone alarm. Crap. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yui takes my hand and gives the wound a look. She stares at it. Noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I should go wash it off now. Won't want me. He puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curling around my finger. Oh god, this got more intense than I thought it was going to get. I knew it was going to be a bit kinky, but still. Jesus, Yui. Suddenly, I instantly pulled my hand back. Oh no, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. I need a pillow for my lap, don't I? Yui lowers her head, her face is burning up. Yui, this is the most embarrassing thing that I've ever done. How could I do something like this? I'm sorry. Surely it was a little weird, but it just took me by surprise. But I guess what she was trying to do is help, right? Yui, I think you're overreacting a little. You could do it again, just give me a pillow for my lap. I need to hide something. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a little surprising thing to do, but I'd do it anyway. I take Yui's hand, lick her index finger, and it returns. Nova? Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yui just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the street aroma of Jasmine. The air would be a little heavy right now. You're so weird, Nova. Yui giggles shyly. Yui called me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I actually need one. I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our responsive activities. I watch Yui cut through the ribbons like there's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on my paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them down one side by the other. It looks better than I was expecting and will be very more attractive as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yui. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. You really move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do this, Yui. I'm enjoying this. Mind if I borrow your knife again? I think I need to test the sharpness again. What did you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the painting table. You made me buy a table? How much money do I have that I can just go out and buy a table? Ah, that's right. One of the items you had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolour paint tablets. I might have read that wrong, but okay. Well, we need 6 cups of water to put tablets on tables. Fuck. Okay, I messed that up. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh. And just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill up the cups too much, it will dilute too much. Taking Yui's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cup rather than a full-size glass. I put them on a plate to carry each of them, then bring them back into the room. Yui? Yes? I come in to see Yui quickly rolling up her sleeves, putting it back over her arm. I come into the room, Yui quickly unravelling her sleeves, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's make this paint. Yui hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dripping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do this something simple that will look very nice. I like to paint a gorgeous paint across the banner. Start with the colours of the sunrise, then sunset and night time. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote over the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yui smiles at me. I don't trust her. What were you doing with your sleeves up anyway? Why were you so happy when I got back? Did you go in my drawer and see my collection? It's only a small collection, don't judge. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yui and I kneel on opposite sides, and we don't get in each other's way. Yui uses the brush and adds a few dots of colour across her banner, and serves as a colour guide. Yeah. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolours feels a lot like art class projects we'd had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It is funny. I'm so glad you're feeling that way too. Yui stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just want to spend time with one other person. Even if it is something simple, just reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk too much. Yeah, that's fine. I'd enjoy that. Not reading. I struggle with reading. As you could tell from this video. Well, these videos. I'm not the best reader. I usually give up on books because I struggle too much. But I could do something else. Video games. I don't know. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yui and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. They're simply sharing the experience with someone and can make them happy. See? If she's reading, you can put headphones in. Play games for headphones, not to disturb her reading. Like she said, she doesn't need to talk, just having someone next to her. Sharing in happiness is good enough. I feel the same way. Yui smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yui leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but as I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yui really leans back and my head quickly and in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked if you were getting in for me. No, it's not your fault. Your face. There's droplets of paint on Yui's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I'd actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll go get a towel right away. I ran out. I rushed out, fetched a small towel that I dampened in hot water. I returned to my room, kneeled down in front of her. Ooh, stare. Here. I pat Yui's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. How I finish, I start to retract my hand, but Yui suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. I knew it was getting even more dirty the second more went on. It feels really nice. Okay. I keep my hand against Yui's neck. She looks me into the eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognise from when she read her books. Almost as she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her thoughts. She breathes gentle, and her slightly parted her lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine giving me this daisy feeling? Yui's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, start to tickling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face is too much closer than mine was just a moment ago. Yui slowly pulls away. Sorry, I was feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment, as soon as it began, Yui picks up a brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. She enjoyed that a bit too well, you know. Yeah. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitate to retrieve my own brush and continue following Yui's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that make them look like stars. Look at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty much natural looking. I think it came out better than I was expecting. I'm really happy with the result. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add letters now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. Well, that won't take a while. Well, perhaps it's best to leave it here then. You bring it tomorrow morning. But I can't do the letters in the classroom before the event. Is that okay? Yeah, 'cause you want to surprise me? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You? You could say like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you at least enjoyed yourself today a little? Oh, it's not that at all. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was just a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Huh? So you don't have any time left? You don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we'd spend a little extra time finishing the work. Well, Yui thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I would hope that there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. That's the important thing is that we got everything done right. Yeah. So, I should be shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Knowing all you think, she seems to look downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends and in a relaxing environment. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time it could happen. Once she was packed up, I walked into the front door. Oh, I'm walking home. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I was gladly to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yui fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of said that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted. Because we could do this again. Whenever you want to come over, we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like that much. As I stumble about, simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know that I'm trying to say so. You're very thoughtful, Nova. Yui takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Ooh, I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to something like that? I guess it involves this thing here and your thing. Mouth. Not thing. That's too soon. Both of your mouths. I guess. But I didn't even get a chance to, as Yui suddenly pulls back. Say? Hi, Nova. Say? What are you doing here? What a cock block that was. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Nova. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Say, Beams. Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yui hurries off. Say waves goodbye after her. You little cockblock. Say? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room. But I accidentally gave you Yui's voice. I forgot your voice. But well, look at it. Be really mean too. So I had to come here to see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know. How much fun you were having with Yui. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. You two make such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling from Saya's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Nova? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it make it like my heart is split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would have been so much better if it just disappeared. Say, don't say that. It's true, Nova. If I wasn't here, then you two wouldn't have wasted your time sympathetic on me. You wouldn't have pulled up with me being selfish. Mookie was right. I should just... Mookie? Mookie was right about what? Say... What I said before, it's true. I'm not going to let this continue. I'm not letting this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. There's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So if anything, entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Saya looks away. I put my hand on her shoulders to reassure her. I'm scared, Nova. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Say? I'm scared that that I might like you more than you like me. Say? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Nova. I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. I'm a go over your voice and that hand. That's enough to say. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hands down Say's arm and squeeze in her hands in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless Say's nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. Oh no! No! That's a harsh thing for me to decide. No. Save. No. That's harsh. But that also one destroys Yuri, one destroys you. That no. 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 Come on, game. No. Fuck. If I say that to you, it means... What about Yuri? Oh, that I just did with Yuri. That's harsh. But... she's here emptying her love and everything to me, and I just say you're my dearest friend, destroying her. That is harsh. God. Gotta think like this, right? See, on the game is with my friend, but I spent the whole game focusing on Yuri. That's my plan. Yuri. So I've got to say sorry to say. I'm really sorry. This is the hardest decision I've made on this game so far, but... oh God. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be more like they've always been. Moki told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you struggle with something really difficult feelings right now, but trust me when I say I know what's best, and I know what will make you happy in the end. I promise I will help you get back to the way things were. I see. Sally forces a smile through an incredibly painful expression. Of course, she just broke her heart. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Say? It's okay. This is my punishment, remember? I feel terrible. I feel absolutely terrible. I just destroyed her. For being so selfish. So please don't worry about this stupid feeling. I know you're right. I know the whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answers I need to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just need to get back to the way things was. I realise that now. You know me better than anyone, Nova. I trust you with anything at all. So, Say's sweet smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. I can't be arsed screaming. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. As I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. She looks over my shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Say, I left myself... God. I left myself standing in front of my house. Why do I feel so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. You could have told her you loved her. But if you told her you loved her and still went for Yuri, that's worse. God. That was harsh. I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad about that choice. fuck. There's nothing more that I could do. The most I can do now is support Yui through her feelings and help her on the path right now. That could be worse, so she has all these feelings for you and you just say that. You're the one bringing her this pain. And forcing yourself around her all the time cannot be good. It really can't. But how much more terrible understanding Simi's feeling as she does. You don't know. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know this will continue to plague me until all things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Say will always be my dearest friend. Yeah, that's not what she wanted to hear. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Ooh. And with that, I'll have to end it there on the day of the festival. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time maybe if you're watching. Bye.